Okay, so to find the slope of a line on a graph, it's rise over run, and I'm going to write notes. Remember, you guys can use these on your test if you want to, but you don't have to. So the slope on a graph is going to be rise over run. Okay, and that's our up, down over our left and right. Okay, and so essentially it's just counting. Okay, so my advice would be to count from the bottom, like from the lowest point, and work your way up to the highest point. Okay, so our lowest point is going to be here. And so you can only take straight lines. And so how much do you rise? 5 over, and how much do we run? 6, 7. Okay, and then the only other notes you may need, you're gonna need is positive and negative, okay? So if the line is going this way, the highest point of the line is this way, the graph is positive, and if it's facing this way, it's gonna be negative. Okay, so is that a negative or a positive line? Positive. It's positive, so we're just gonna leave it as 5 over 7. Okay, for those of you guys that have not had me, I prefer you circle your answer, but I don't mark you off if you don't, but it's just easier for me to grade. Yeah. Are you sitting there this whole time with no pencil? Come on, man.
I thought I had my loose one.
Can I scroll? You guys good? Okay, so look at 3. We're going to start from the lowest point and work our way up to the highest point. How much do we rise? 6, and we run 3. Okay, is that a positive or a negative line?
Positive.
Positive. Now, what is 6 over 3? It's 2, okay? I don't care if you write 2 or if you write 6 over 3, okay? It's not that big a deal to me. Okay, should you reduce? Yeah, I don't. It don't matter. Okay, look at 5. How much do you rise? How much do you run? Is it 4 over 6?
4 over 6, yeah.
Okay. Once you get like super close to the board, it's like pixely out. Okay, and then is that a positive or a negative line? It's positive, so we're going to leave it positive. Okay, the next section says find the slope through each pair of points. Okay, you're going to need this formula. So, slope formula is m equals, is it the y's on top? y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Okay, so I suggest you label the further you get in chapter 5. The labeling is super important. Okay, but I can't force you to label. So we got x1, y1, x2, y2. While you guys are waiting, get a calculator. There's some up here. You're going to need one, and I'll show you how to do it, and it does all that for you. Okay, so if we're looking at our formula, what is y2? Well, not our formula, our labeling. What is y2? 15. So we're going to say 15 minus my y1. What is y1? 11 over x2. What's x2? Negative 13 minus, what is x1? Negative 4. Okay, you can type this in your calculator just like that. Okay, so all the way on the left-hand side, there's a button that looks like this. It's like colored in, and it has another one underneath. Okay, hit the fraction button first, and type in the top part, so 15 minus 11. And then hit the down blue arrow, and type in negative 13 minus negative 4. Okay, and if you need help, ask before we this hang. So. Yeah, what period is that? Just have her Colton do it. I'm trying to teach freshmen. Thanks. Okay, what'd you guys get? Negative 4 over 9? Somebody agree?
I got
4 negative 9? Oh, so it doesn't matter if you put a negative here, here, or here. Okay, as long as you only put 1. They're all the same. Okay, good. Number 9, we're going to label x1, y1, x2, y2. Okay, what's my y2? Okay, I'm plugging in my formula. So y2 is going to be 5 minus y1 is negative 11 over x2 is negative 13 minus x1. Oh, shoot, I'm looking at the other problem. Is my top one right? Okay. Sorry. So 8 minus 7. Okay, type that in your calculator, see what you get. What'd you get? 16? Positive 16? Somebody agree? Yes? No? Yes. Okay. Contrary to your guys' belief, teachers do not have all the answers memorized. So I always ask you so we can get a general agreement. I'll write whatever you tell me on there. I don't have all the answers memorized. Can I scroll? Next page. Okay, same thing. We're going to say x1, y1, x2, y2. Okay, so we got y2 is negative 4 minus my y1 is negative 18. x2 is 4 minus x1 is negative 19. Type it in, see what you get. What'd you guys get? 14 over what? Negative 15? Somebody agree? Huh? 14 over 15? Somebody agree?
I got 15 over 23.
15 over 23.
14 over 23.
14 over 23. Who else? Somebody else type it in. I don't know who's right. This hand. Tell them to give me like 5 minutes. Thanks. You got 14 over 23? One more. Somebody else.
Yes, 20.
14 over 23? Negative or positive?
Positive, positive.
Okay. Okay, that's okay. If you don't agree, then that's our chance to say something, especially because I'm recording. Okay, write the slope-intercept form. Okay, so slope-intercept form is this. It's y equals mx plus b. Okay, we've talked about it. What does m stand for? Okay, our m stands for our slope, and our b stands for our what? It's our y-intercept. Okay, so they want you to write the slope-intercept form of the equation. So we're going to have y equals, what is my m? What's my slope? 2 over 3 x plus my b, which is my y-intercept. What's my b?
Negative 1.
Negative 1. Okay, do we write plus minus like this? No, we don't, but I don't care. Okay, so as long as you got the minus down there, if you write y equals 2/3 x minus 1, I'm cool with that too. If you write plus minus 1, that's okay too. Okay, the minus trumps the plus, so it doesn't really matter. But okay, so 15, we're gonna have y equals my slope. What's my slope? 2 over 5 x plus my y-intercept is negative 2. Okay, 17, we're at y equals, what's my slope? Negative 5 over 2x plus 3. Okay, and then the last section on here, it wants you to find the slope and the y-intercept. So this one, it gave us the slope and the y-intercept, and we wrote the equation. This one, they gave you the equation. They want you to tell me, okay, what's what. So we're gonna say m equals, what's my slope? 2, okay? It's whatever it goes with the x. Okay, so my slope is 2. What's my y-intercept or my b? Okay, this one is always going to be the b. This one's always the m. Okay, so my b is 2. Okay, 21. What's my m? What's my slope?
7 over -4.
Yep, so we got 7 over -4. And what's my b?
2.
Negative 2. Good. Okay, 23. What's my m? Negative 1 over 4. What's my b? 3. Okay, you guys have 12 problems to do. You're going to do all of the even ones, so all of the right side. When you're done, put them in the box.